Now, to this story. The man in charge of a controversial Dane County beagle breeding farm is now barred from practicing veterinary medicine.
Fox 6 investigator Brian Polson is in the newsroom now with details on this surprise development, Brian.
Yeah, that is right. Earlier this year, the state veterinary examining board allowed Richard Van Domelen to keep practicing under certain conditions. Today, the board voted unanimously to suspend his license. But moments before that vote, the manager of Ridgeland Farms compared his plight to a child confused about math.
When helping your child with math homework, do you simply tell your child that the answer is wrong, do it again repetitively? Or do you explain what the mistake was and how he or she should do it correctly? That's all I'm asking for today.
Richard Van Domelen is the facility manager for Ridgeland Farms, a commercial breeder of beagle puppies for scientific research.
I mean, this is a veterinarian who's responsible for thousands of dogs, claiming that he needs help to understand what he's supposed to do. It's wild.
Earlier this year, Van Domelen was facing suspension for delegating hundreds of so-called cherry eye surgeries to employees with no veterinary license. Instead, the board allowed him to keep practicing under specific conditions. But Tuesday, the board held a new emergency vote to suspend him after a recent surprise inspection apparently found problems with record keeping.
It's so outrageous what's happening there.
Rebecca Robinson is co-founder of Dane for Dogs, the organization that filed the original complaint.
And it finally feels like they're beginning to realize this is as serious as we've been saying it is, that this is not just some animal rights extremist group that's trying to shut down a facility.
A huge relief.
Amy Van Artsen is co-founder of the Marty Project.
I think this was, to me, the pivotal moment. I think things are going to start happening. I do really think this is kind of the first domino in a series that are hopefully going to fall.
The question is, what does that mean for the 3,200 dogs that are still inside Ridgeland Farms? For now, nothing.
The well-being of those animals is not at risk.
Attorney Eric McLeod says what they're doing may be controversial, but it's perfectly legal.
I think it's an important step.
Robinson says her fight is far from over.
It's an acknowledgement that what he was doing was absolutely unacceptable, but I don't think it's enough to shut them down. In a statement, a spokesman for Ridgeland Farms writes to Fox 6 in part, "We are extremely disappointed by today's decision. Under Dr. Rick Van Domelen's leadership, our research facility has an exemplary animal care record that includes," he says, "a USDA inspection last week that found Ridgeland in full compliance." You can read the full statement at fox6now.com. Meanwhile, a criminal investigation of Ridgeland Farms remains ongoing. In the newsroom, Brian Polson, Fox 6 Investigators.